Welcome to codereamer. This is our sixth part of Java tutorials, and in this tutorial we will be learning about how to print something on console and how to take input from the user in console. And if you have not watched our previous video in which we have talked about the Java operators, go watch it. So here is our progress so far, that we are still on the basic section and we are approximately half through this basic section. And you can say there are two things that we will discuss in this whole class. It is about printing something and taking input, so both associated with machine. In printing you need to display to the user using machine from the program, and from input means we have to take input from the keyboard from user and use in our program. So both these things associated with the system, that is the source of communication between the two parties. So we need to use the system class in order to do these both tasks. So here is some of the syntax for printing and the taking input as well. So we will explain it with a coding example. So let's begin with our practical work. So here we are in our NetBeans IDE, and I have created a new project with name lecture 6, and I have created two variable in this project as well, one with the integer data type and other with a string data type. So let's print out our these two variables. So let's suppose you want to print the string. So you have to write system.out.println, and what it will do, let's suppose you print s. So when you click F6 to run it, you will see that string is printed now. So what if you want to use two things along with it? You want to print both a and a string s as well. So when you click on s, it will display out, but you want a space between them. So how will you do that? You will have to create a string between them with using inverted commas, and let's suppose we put a space here or some how write equal to between them, and you will see that codereamer is equals to 100 is printed. So that's how you will print out things. And another thing, that if you remove this ln from the system.out.println line, it will automatically close the printing in the same line. Let's suppose when I ran the code with ln, it moves to the next line when the last thing printed. But when we remove this and run it, you will see that the build successful is also moved upward. So that means ln automatically does not move to the next line, we have to move them. But we can do this with print without ln as well. Let's suppose you want to move to the next line without using ln. So how will you do that? You will write plus and then inverted commas with the forward slash and n. This is how you move to the next line without using ln. So let's suppose you ran it with f6, it will automatically print the codereamer is equal to 100 and move to the next line. So that's how all the printing things move work in the Java. And now let's move to the input. For input you have to create an object of scanner class, and you have to pass an argument as system.in. So it will not take it because we have not imported scanner class. So for this you have to click on this button and just click on this, it will automatically add it. So if you want to take input as a string, so how will you do that? You will create a string variable and just click just type input dot next, and it will automatically take an input. And if you want to take integer, you will have to write input dot next int. And if you want to take a double, let's suppose you have to write input dot next and double. This is how you work. And this is not basically only works for y is giving, because I have already created the variable s, that's why it is also giving error. So let's suppose you want to create another variable, just to demonstrate you that you can take any data type from the scanner object, like byte, double, float, int, long, short, or anything like that. So let's suppose we will also print this as well. So let's suppose we also print s1 with the separation of I, then we get a separation and print d. So we will print all that we take from the user side, that it printed, and now it doesn't execute the program, because input object of a scanner class waits to take input. So let's suppose we print code, then the second input is integer, we print 200, then there is a third integer that takes a double value, so we will print 20.2. so it will print all the results. So here you can see it prints code 220.0. That's how the input works in Java. That's it for today's video, and in the next video we will be learning about control structures, in which we will study about if else and nested if else. So if you like the video, give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel as well with the bell icon as well, so that whenever a new video comes you will be notified first. And kindly give your feedback with the comment, so that I will know how I am progressing with my things, or if anything I am doing wrong. So see you then.